Hello and welcome back to PreciseAlgorithmTrading.com. It is Wednesday, October 4th, 2023, and let's dive in here. Let's keep it simple. This is the Dow Futures, and we got a new green dot today, new highs in our equity for our Dow trading, Dow Futures trading. So that is good. It was looking pretty bleak in the middle of the day, and then it popped. So, nice trade toward the end of the day, and there's our trades for the day. So all in, pretty good. The Russell, we got a little bounce right there today. I think that's one trade. It is one trade right there. Um, so it's got a long way to go to make me happy again, but that's all right. The Nasdaq, this one, it's doing what it's doing right now. It's chewing down. One of these days, hopefully, we get a nice pop coming out of this, because this is a almost. I mean, it's not like this drawdown, but it's probably close to, maybe even beyond this one back here. So, and on the weekends, I'll pop up the longer term chart. You can see what the net results are, for a year or so. And one of these days, I'm going to piece a few of them together just to show, a couple years value. So, and this is the net results of the trading today, which there were quite a few trades. There was some pretty decent volatility today. And all in, that's down a little bit. So, you add all this together and it's fine. So, flip over to our trading, our manual trading. This is Thinkorswim, and I think it's notable that this candle right here in the middle that I'm highlighted on came right down to that 50% level. Right, that 50% level ticked right off of it. It looks like on the hourly you can see it really close, and then took a bounce. We'll see if that bounce gets any legs. Right now, all it is a bounce on an hourly chart. So we'll see what happens. Um, the let's look at the Russell. It's next. Um, it's at the bottom of this zone right here that I've got painted in. It's been more bearish than the others, but that means it should rebound a little bit better when the time comes too. So let's look at it a little longer term. Very back and forth. So what did it do coming into this? We've come up off of a, I don't know where the 50% line was of this previous move. Maybe I need to throw that in here. It's probably close to where this has done its bounce. So yeah, we're looking for obviously a break of these 52-week highs. The time it came up here recently and then got rejected. In fact, it didn't even hit them. I've seen that happen many times, not just in the Russell, but in a lot of charts, where it comes up, fails, comes back down, and then the next time it goes, people give up on it, and it leaves most people in the dust. So, all right, the Dow. Um, we're starting to get a little bit of a little life in it, maybe. Nasdaq. This is the one that worries me the most. So it's I mean, this is a lower high on the weekly. It's a lower high on the daily. You know, we can come down here, we can bounce again, possibly into, like, let's say the mid-range of this zone, or possibly even up into the upper side. But you know, it seems like the 50% line should be its destiny over here on the weekly chart, and that's a long drop. So I don't think it'll obviously do all that at once unless we have a crash or something. But here we are bouncing nicely out of on the hourly chart. So we need to get up above these pivot highs for this thing to really start thinking about filling in this gap right here, and then see where it goes from there. But it doesn't have to come all the way back and fill. It just does a lot of the time. The transports. They're thinking about going back up here on the hourly. So we'll watch the bullish percent indexes and we'll see if we get any heads up. I took a glimpse at them halfway through the day today. So as of right now, I doubt they are, but we'll take a look and see if the end of the day changed anything. Big move down in oil today. I think this was 6% or so. 5.43% on the USO contract. Yeah, big deal. So, the bigger deal was that now we've crossed through that 50% line. There's the original 50% line I'd say we can possibly come back to. We tore off from here. We made these Harvard line buy signals. I missed that move right there, and now we're, it's basically, it did its finishing move. And you can see that clearly on the hourly chart. Pulled up, pulled way back, gapped up higher, and then we've fallen off since then. So, and down she goes. So there's there's a real possibility that once it comes back to these Harvard lines that we could get a bounce from there. We are very bullish over here on the weekly, and that's very possible. So alright, let's flip over and do the bullish percent indexes and call it a night. So here's the industrials. Down 2 more O's today, but down 10%. 30% of the Dow stocks are now on a point and figure buy signal. So 30% of 30 stocks. The NYA, 1 more O to the downside, sitting on this possible support line. The transports didn't move today. The NASDAQ added, is that a new O? Sure is. It's a new O, marked with an A for October. When we run out of numbers, we start ABC for October, November, December. And we're still in a technical point and figure buy signal, unless this rolls over 1 more box, and then we will be in a technical point and figure sell signal. The SPX minus 4.73% on a point and figure sell signal, and have been for a bit. The OEX tacked on an O to the downside, minus 10%. And the NDX didn't move today. So this might be our canary in the coal mine. Watch this one. I know I will throughout the day tomorrow when I get a chance, and hopefully if it's bouncing, then we'll bounce some trades in with it. So that's what I got for tonight. Take care, guys, and have a great evening.